Hey there. The holidays are here, so it's good to know Kroger can save you some time with free pickup on all your fresh favorites. Whether your traditions call for a hearty helping of juicy ham, ample apple pie, or Aunt Sue's legendary twice-stuffed stuffing, Kroger has got you covered. So order for free pickup at Kroger.com or the app and get more time to get your holiday on when you grab your groceries curbside. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Well, this is the Patdown podcast live on stereo where we're taking your comments and questions. We're a comedy podcast. Make sure you check us out in the podcast store. Leave us a comment. Producer Kate is screening your questions, so no dumb stuff.
I like this app, because you really get a chance to hear what the people really want to say instead of them dropping this shit in your little DM.
Yes.
You can just drop it right here. And I mean, they ask you, you hear their voice, and I really like doing this on the stereo.
So I forget what her name is, but she's got an Asian accent, and she always asks a lot of great questions.
Oh, yeah, she do. She do. She have my ass thinking sometimes.
And McDuffin said, please make sure you identify yourself so they don't get our voices mixed up.
Fuck you, McDuffin.
I love McDuffin.
I do too, boy. He have me cracking the fuck up sometimes.
Somebody said that they wanted us to have him on the show, and I said, hell no. I don't know. I don't want to know what McDuffin looks like. I don't want to know what he sounds like. I don't want him within 50 feet of me. Just keep him away from me.
He better hope I don't ever find him. I'm going to slit his throat vertically.
Please.
Oh, he be fucking you up, Deon. He be having you looking like a tampon, an anorexic stick. You was so fucked up.
He be having me look like everything you fucking say. That's what he be having me look like. It's your fault. Don't blame it on McDuffin. It's you.
You know what's crazy? Because that Cabbage Patch doll was way cuter than you when you was laying on my titty.
Yeah, it's the Miss Patdown effect. I posted a picture of me and my girlfriend, and some girl goes, Spangle has a girlfriend and I can't even get a call back. And I was like, this is the Miss Pat effect. Or I'll get, you're not as fat as I thought you were.
Well, at least they compliment you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't smell as bad as I thought you would smell. I'm not saying you smell, but I'm just saying it's the shit people say.
Well, we've got our first question. If you want to leave us a question, we'll take anything you want to know about.
On the stereo app.
Has Chris tried on his new shoes yet?
Yes, Dragonfly Mama 76. I'm wearing my new shoes today. How do I look in them?
You look black at the feet. No more Brooks with the motherfucking back of the heel flapping off.
What's interesting, like they're very springy in the back. And so I'm going to start wearing these to the gym because they're like really good running shoes because I land on my heel.
You shouldn't run a pair, you should.
Okay.
But you should style and profile for a while before you funk them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how often do you think I go to the gym?
She said, I didn't buy those for you to fucking work out in, nigga. I translated that for you, Chris.
Thank you.
So you can be cool, motherfucker. You up here, fuck you at the gym for.
She determines how you wear the gift she got for you.
You goddamn right. That ain't no motherfucking, what's that, $4 a month? What they don't really be exercise. What that gym called?
Oh, Planet Fitness?
Yeah, Planet Fitness shit. Yeah. That's for Smoothie King.
Smoothie King. All right, next question. Leave your comment. We'll take it. We're on the stereo app.
Hi, Miss Pat. This question's for you. Your fellow crack babies want to know, are you a fast shopper or do you take a really, really long time going down each aisle? Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh, girl, that was a good question. I'm a fast shopper because I used to forge checks back in the day. So, nigga, I get in and get out. You slow motherfucker get locked up. I know what I want. When I go to the store and I see something extra, I throw that shit in there. If I get home and decide I don't want it, I bring it back. But no, I hate my mother-in-law like that. She can spend 2 days in Kmart. I'm like, bitch, it's Kmart. You ain't even gonna buy this shit. You better put it on layaway. Come on, the fuck out this store, ho.
My mom was that way.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, it's just like.
Yeah, I don't do. No, I shop fast, baby. Real fast.
All right, next question.
Edit that out, me pulling up my pants, please. What happened?
Okay.
Hi, Miss Pat.
There we go.
Chad from Syracuse, New York. I want to know, when is your show coming out? Can we get a date?
Speed it up, Seth. Come on.
I wish I had a date for you, but I'm going to tape it this week. I'm sorry, I leave tomorrow going to Atlanta to get ready to tape it on the 19th. Hopefully it'll be out by April or May because we'll be done taping it in March. So you got to give them time to edit it. And it should be out by May or June, I hope.
So when you're packing up to leave for like 4 months, maybe forever, which makes me sad.
It's not forever, nigga. My husband here. You think I'm going to let one of these bitches get my husband?
Like Gary. Wait till you hear the story next Tuesday. It's such a great story. Like, do you get anxious that, oh no, I forgot that thing, and now I'm gonna go 4 months without that thing?
Nah, I just go by it. But no, I asked it. I asked a lot of questions to where I'm staying at. What do they have? And so I'm packing them. Like I'm even taking laundry detergent. I bought a shit ton of tissue. Who the fuck ain't got no tissue with the pandemic? Right. So I just bought a shit ton of tissue. So why buy it? I'm just gonna pack the shit up. Yeah. So, I'm taking a lot of my stuff from the house. I'm taking my pots and pans because we be cooking, nigga. You see what size I am. I got these motherfucking lineman shoulders.
Lineman shoulders. What are you leaving behind? Are they going to be able to cook here?
Yeah, I got plenty of pots and shit. Yeah, but I'm taking my seasons and shit because, I get the good
The only
seasons.
thing she ain't taking is the smoke detectors.
Fuck you. I should. God damn, I'm going to be setting out the fucking alarms.
If you've never heard the Patdown podcast, make sure you subscribe in your podcast app. We're taking questions from our audience
Stereo
here.
app.
Next one.
Hey, Miss Pat. This is me, Nicholas, from Atlanta, and I live right down the street from Bowen Homes, and I like to think that Miss Pat had tons of adventures here. So I was just wondering if you had any run-ins right up here on Bankhead, right by Martin Luther King and H.E. Holmes. Just wondering if you had any adventures on this side of town. I love to think that you were around here or going to
Now, before you answer this, make sure the statute of limitations are up.
I don't know. I ain't have no run-ins, but boy, it was a club over there for Bankhead called the Silver Fox. It ain't there anymore. Woo! You will party your ass. I do it back in the day when we carried beepers, and you will come outdoors and 5 niggas be on the ground dead, and you just step over them, and then you went down the street and got you a hot dog. I know what that area had. I used to stay at with my mama. I remember as a kid, we stayed in the project for a little while. We lived in Bankhead Courts, and Bond Homes was down the street from Bankhead Court. Or up the street or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that stopping ground. Hey, guess what? I'm not filming too far from there.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't be telling niggas that.
They can't get on that lot.
You talk about stepping over bodies and shit.
Oh, it's good now. It's been gentrified.
Now, is there like the fact that you're filming your show so close to that area, like, is there any kind of like, this is full circle?
Somewhat. Because I remember living down there. Actually, that's where they used to. When I lived down there, that's when Wayne Williams was killing all them kids. Remember that?
Who? No.
Wayne Williams, the missing and murder kids of Atlanta. You don't remember that shit? Yeah, they keep that good shit from them white babies. But that's the shit. But back in those days, we lived in Bankhead Court when that shit was going on. Yeah.
Next question here on the Stereo app.
Stereo app.
Miss Pat, have you used the back scratcher from Chris yet?
I've been asked this like a dozen times. I gotta know.
Girl, I put that shit in the trash.
What?
What the fuck I'm gonna do with that fucking small people rape?
That's small people rape. That's
rape.
Totally different than what I got you for Christmas.
Rake. I said rake.
Jesus Christ.
I said rake.
It literally, like, the big green plastic rakes, it looked like a miniature version of that. Some people asked what it looked like, and it covered a lot of area. It wasn't small. How dare you?
Yeah, it was wild enough. I gave that shit to them kids.
When you put it on her back.
No, I'm putting that bullshit on my back in aluminum foil. I seen somebody in the group say, Chris, you a nigga now, cause that's how nigga rap they give. Girl, I gave that shit to them kids so they rub them baby dolls with them.
Well,
It looked like a nice nut scratcher, didn't it?
it did.
Yeah. We are on the Stereo app, y'all. Please tune in. Tell somebody that knows somebody that likes somebody that been with somebody that passed gas that we're here.
All right.
The fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to play the next question, but it didn't work. I think we've got an internet problem here or something. So, Deon, do you have any questions for Miss Pat?
Do you? What's going on with it? You froze too?
Weird. I wonder if we somehow
Are
got
you on my
disconnected.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah. The link.
What link? Okay,
Yeah.
see if it's back for you.
I don't know. I think my phone got disconnected from the Wi-Fi. That's weird. Yeah, see, it's trying to play it, but it's not playing it. I think my phone's not connected to the internet.
Why do you need your phone connected to the internet? Don't you got fucking... Stop being so cheap.
I'm not cheap. It's
off
your
the-
Wi-Fi I'm on.
Get off the Wi-Fi.
There we go. I got on my AT&T. Now we're back.
Yeah.
Now you can hear us, hopefully. So, Ms. Pat's nip, you're going to have to ask your question again. Deon, can you hear us now?
Yes, there were two questions.
Did you hear them?
One person asked, what did you eat for Christmas dinner, Miss Pat?
What did I eat for Christmas dinner?
Yeah.
Christmas dinner. Oh, shit. Garyana threw the fuck down. So I made some collard green. Ashley went and made one and bought one fucking bunch of collard green. I'm like, with all these black people really ask one fucking bunch. Yeah. So Garyana made some oxtails. We had turkey wings. We had chicken and dressing. I actually did pretty good this year on the dressing. Yay.
Did you?
Yeah. We had
I mean, you just
cranberry
burnt the bottom?
sauce. I ain't burnt the bottom. It was pretty fucking good. We had they made a fucking banana pudding, black eyed peas. They made out. Oh, we need to cook some black eyed peas. Thanksgiving tomorrow. I mean, New Year's. So we made a lot of fucking food. I was so sick of that shit by day 2 that I went and did a fucking seafood boil.
Really?
Hey, I was sick of fucking. I've gained so much fucking weight. I was just telling Bert Kreischer we should go in together and he should give me $30,000 if I lose more weight than he do.
What would you, if he won, what would you give him?
Thank you for trying something. Look, I ain't got no $30,000 to give away. But I'm talking to Bert. I'm like, come on, Bert, we should lose some weight together. I got to do something. I just don't want to die and have my vagina covered. Because you know when they put that in,
you know how long you're gonna have to live for that to happen.
Fuck you, Deon. Fuck you to the miracle and back. And we on the Stereo app, you dirty motherfucker. All you do is fuck bitches my size. So what are you talking about?
You cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
I said all you do is fuck bitches my size.
What
I fucked one bitch your size 12 years ago, and she still act like that's a thing.
No, I've seen many big bitches you fucked.
It was the same one.
Oh, okay. We on the Stereo app, right, Chris?
Yeah. What was the second question, Deon?
The second question was for all of us. What was your favorite Christmas present that you got this year?
Oh, mine was the fucking maid with no head. The Rumble.
Yeah, the Roomba.
I got a Roomba. Bitch, move it up. Roomba.
The maid with no head.
Yeah, I call him the maid with no head.
What about you, Deon?
I got a really cool, it was like a gift package. It was full of a bunch of knickknacks and stuff, snacks, and I got a gas card, some gift cards. So,
bitch, I bought you a Coach wallet.
What'd she say?
She said she bought you a Coach wallet, and you like the gift bag of gift cards?
I'm gonna sell the Coach wallet.
You can't do shit for niggas.
So I can afford something at Coach. You gonna give a nigga a wallet he can't afford.
Not true.
I would say the shoes that Miss Pat got us, because I would have never bought these, and I really like they're really comfortable. I do like the Coach wallet. I've been using that. And
You have?
Yeah, it's the first wallet I've used in probably 7-8 years.
Where you been keeping your money? In your titties?
Yes, in my bra.
Like, you go, what you keep your ID at, in your chest?
Usually I had it in my phone.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, good,
or,
good.
Or a scanner that my dad got me so I can scan in family photos. So, because I'm excited about that.
Okay, well, good, good.
All right, next question here on the Stereo app.
Chris, does your sister still have that Rosie O'Donnell doll?
Fucking Rose O'Donnell doll.
I don't think, no. There was some girl in the group that got a Rosie O'Donnell doll, and they think that was my sister. No, that was a fan who had a Rosie O'Donnell action figure as a kid, and tagged me in it in the Facebook group.
And they thought that was you?
Yeah. Yes. Next question here on the Stereo app.
Miss Pat, have you heard of 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman? I'm thinking your love language is acts of service. What do you think?
First of all, I've never heard of 5 love language. And then what the fuck is extra surgeries?
Extra surgeries.
I only had one surgery.
So the 5 love languages is this book about how people express and receive love. It is touch.
By extra surgeries.
Time spent, words of affirmation, and quality time or something.
So what did she say mine was?
Extra surgeries.
What's the word she said?
She said acts of service. Like, do you like people hugging you? Like when you feel loved, is it people gave you a gift, or they spent time with you, or they did something for you, they told you they loved you, or they touched
I think
you?
I like to hear "I love you."
Okay, it's words of mine's touch. So like if somebody touches me, then I feel loved.
Get your hands on me. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask my husband what his is, cause I be like, "I love you." Like you told me that yesterday, the day before, the week before. I don't think my husband like me saying it all the time.
Being left alone is not one of the love languages.
I think that's a new one for my husband.
Yeah. What about you, Deon?
Say what?
Yeah, like what would your love like? Do you like being told I love you, somebody doing something for you, touching you, that sort of thing?
I think mine's acts of service too. I like helping people out and that type of thing.
That what mine would be. I love helping people out.
Yeah, you're definitely a gifts person.
Yeah.
Like you love to give gifts. You love to help people.
I love to help people. In my mind, the world could be perfect if we all gave a fuck about each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I see in my
agree with
mind.
that.
So I don't like to see anybody struggle. I mean, like you know, it's crazy because you get this a lot from women, and I think I've mentioned this before. You can have something nice, and I don't know if white women do this, but I definitely know black women do this. And you be like, "Oh, that's so pretty. Where did you get that?" She's like, "Oh, I don't remember." Bitch, yes, you do.
Right.
Yes, you do remember where you got it from. You just don't want me to have it. And I think that's a selfish ass person.
Right.
If I got something and people like, I've had people say, you shouldn't tell people you shop on the clearance rack. I'm like, I'm fucking human.
Right.
I find good shit at the fucking clearance rack.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I tell anybody that I get some at a discount?
Like who cares?
Who fucking cares?
Right.
So, if people ask me, like I have these glasses.
Didn't she just cuss out a bunch of white women for buying up all the shit in the clearance?
Yeah. I mean, but if you ask me if I have something, you'd be like, "Oh, where did you get that from?" I would definitely tell you.
Yeah.
Some people will not tell you. I love to tell you where I got it from. Those Gucci glasses I wear, I tell people all the time, "Oh my God, where did you get those? Bitch, Nordstrom Rack. Do not buy your fucking glasses from fucking Gucci. Wait till they go to the fucking outlet, and then from the outlet to the rack. By the time they go to the rack, they're like 80% off."
Yeah. It's like I would imagine, you tell me, because you shop at those stores, like the people who are going in to buy brand new Gucci are probably in an income bracket that we are not in. And so it's not about
poor people buy shit that they're not in the bracket. There's no such thing as an income bracket. It's whatever the fuck you want and what bill you gonna
ignore.
Yeah. Nike just texted her. Let's play the next question here on the Stereo app.
Hey guys, will you all ever open up a P.O. box so we can send you guys things?
Yeah, I have a P.O. box. I'm happy to give it out if you want to send us stuff. And I'll tell you after we answer the next question.
Hey guys, Love from Pennsylvania. Tell me about the worst dates you've ever been on. And that question is for all three of you.
Oh, I can start this one off.
Well, we've got to have enough time for Deon and I to.
So I went on this date when I was I didn't have any kids. So the boy across the street liked me. And I'm probably about 12. Fuck you, Deon. She happened different at my house.
That's supposed to be dating at 12.
Yeah, and he probably was like 17. And so
It's a story about statutory.
yeah, pretty well. He didn't have sex with me. He's a really nice guy. And his brother liked my sister and he liked me. And I just could not get into him because I think he was like maybe 18 and he 17, 18, and he smoked cigarettes. So we at the Peachtree Plaza in Atlanta, Georgia. You went to the Peachtree Plaza, at the top of it, you go all the way up to the top, it's like a restaurant and it just spin you around real slowly. And then Peachtree Plaza was the shit back in these days. So I dressed up my Jerry curl half dry and I go to the Peachtree Plaza with him. And I had never really been to a nice restaurant before. And he went to kiss me. His mouth tastes like cigarettes. And I fell in the floor and knocked the fucking waitress thing out of their hand.
Oh, no.
And I was like, and I couldn't get into him. I think because I felt like he was old because he smoked.
Right. Yeah. I dated someone that smoked and I just couldn't get into him either. It's just like ashtrays.
I think it was because he was old.
Yeah. He was 6 years older than you when he was 18.
Damn, he was. He lived right across the street because he had a dog. He didn't. No, but he lived next door to the people who had the Domian pigeon. So, yeah.
If you want to send us stuff to the P.O. Box, send it to Chris Spangle at P.O. Box 17603, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46217. Again, that's P.O. Box 17603, Indianapolis, 46217.
And we on the stereo app. But let me say this. Chris do not like his dildos without the batteries.
That's right. Please, batteries included, especially lithiums. Deon, what was your worst date?
I had been talking to this girl for probably a month and a half. We finally set up our first date. We go to this beer brewery. I don't like craft beers. The shits are gross. She's like, meet me there. I was like, fine. So I'm there waiting for her about 15, 20 minutes. And she finally shows up. And when she started talking, she sounded like she was...
Cut out a little bit. What did you say?
I said she sounded like she was handicapped, like she was special needs. And it was this date because I couldn't get over the way her voice sounded. She wasn't special needs, but she sounded like it.
Right. Hey, dear.
She talked real slow, and I was just like, Pat, you hate when people talk slow. She talked really, really slow. So it was just like, oh, this is awful. So I finished my beer and I dipped out.
What did she say? Where you going?
She's probably still sitting there. I don't know.
Call me, dear. What was your worst date?
So I went to a first date with this girl. We sit down at a bar. And we're just talking. We order drinks. They haven't even brought us the menus yet. And she tells me, I just remodeled my house. I said, oh, that's cool. What did you do to it? She goes, I had a nursery built. And I go, oh, you have kids? She goes, no. And that's when I realized I was on a job interview for my sperm. And I was not on a date for a girl. So I was like, time to leave.
Somebody
aggressive.
Somebody interviewed you for your sperm?
Yeah, I mean, when you think sperm donor, don't you think Chris Spangle?
When I think Chris Spangle, I think churches, KFC, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, White
Don't
Castle.
forget Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Zaxby's.
Spicy ass Zaxby's.
Yeah. all that good shit.
All right, we are taking your questions and comments. We're the Pat Down Podcast. Make sure if you're new to us, check us out on your favorite podcast
And we're
app.
on the Stereo app. You keep forgetting to say that shit. We're on the Stereo app, the hottest app out there that we fucking like.
Exactly. We love it because we're talking to our fans.
Say it.
We're on the Stereo app.
Now say it sexy.
We are on the Stereo app.
you should
White
go
Count
meet that girl
Dracula?
at the beer brewery.
So what are you, White Count Dracula?
Is that how your date talked to you?
Y'all would have hit it off.
You don't turn into White Count Dracula. We are on the Stereo app.
What,
No,
that didn't
sexy.
that didn't wet your
like
panty
Billy
liner?
DeWitt. Nigga, no. Say it like Billy D. Williams.
She said white Count Dracula. Count Dracula was already white.
Oh, shit. I was thinking about the one in Brooklyn.
We're here on the Stereo app.
Chris, I can do that. We on the Stereo app.
Next question.
Miss Pat, are you going to do any more shows in Atlanta in 2021?
I'm booked at the City Winery now. I think they're postponing it because of COVID, but it's already sold out. But when I come to Atlanta, it's for something very special. Hint, it's gonna be TV. So if you have your tickets, you might want to hold on to your tickets because I think they're moving it, and I probably move to the fall until they can get a hold onto COVID. But yeah, the first show is already sold out.
Next question here on the Stereo app.
Oh no, I forgot that. What's gonna happen to the podcast once Miss Pat leaves to film the show?
It's over. We quit. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be in Atlanta we're gonna do it from Atlanta. Chris gonna come down sometimes, and we'll be back and forth. That's what's gonna happen.
Everybody's going down there but me because of my job, and so a lot of times I'll be on maybe like a Skype thing, and then I definitely want to come down because I want to see Atlanta and see the show. So the show will go on. We will still have a Pat Down podcast.
Fuck yeah, we will.
Hey, Miss Pat. Hey, guys. My name is Nina. I'm from Harlem, New York. And Miss Pat, I do have a question. What do you think you'll be doing right now if you didn't get into the industry, into comedy?
That's a good fucking question here on the Stereo app. Nina, I'm going to be honest with you. Shit, I probably had to go back to stealing, nigga. Because that last McDonald's chick I got wasn't working out too tough. I don't know, Nina. The bitch probably in jail because I be done found me some hustle, some shit. You know, times are hard, nigga. I can't be, what is it, $8 now, $7?
Yeah, like
yeah,
$10 an hour if you're lucky.
Shit. I don't know, Nina. I don't know. I'll probably be somewhere. I'd probably be building houses or crafting baskets or some shit. I have to find something I can do that I ain't got to clock in.
Crafting baskets.
Some nigga, I gotta do something. It will be a hustle.
Mrs. Longaberger over here.
Yeah, it will be a hustle. I can tell you that because these motherfuckers, I ain't good enough to pay. I'm not good enough in America to sell nuts and motherfucking gas. Remember, I got fired from a gas station. So, you know, I'm just saying.
I can picture now Pat's basket weaving classes.
It'll be something, nigga. I be doing Zumba. I be doing motherfucking some type of exercising, scratching bitches, or hey, beating niggas with apples in my mouth.
Whoa, BDSM.
BDSM. I be BMWing niggas. Beating their asses. How hard you want to hit? That hit, that gonna cost you $400, you fool. I'm gonna knock your ass unconscious and use your cards. So yeah, it will be a hustle.
Hey, Miss Pat, I love the podcast. And I was just wondering, how did you learn how to do all the DIY stuff? Because not only do you do it, but it looks amazing. And I have a ton of projects I want to do. So I'm just wondering how you got so good at it.
I got into DIY because my husband, when I met my husband, he became a construction worker. Mm. And so we just started fixing up our first house in Atlanta when we was on Section A. And then once we bought it, we really kind of got into it. So, and then I started watching a shit ton. When I was unemployed, I started watching a shit ton of those DIY shows. Them motherfuckers will make you tear your house down and not know how to put it back up. And then the great YouTube came along and everybody just started showing their talents. And I learned a lot of that shit from how to paint and everything just from YouTube.
You're really good at like, did the design eye that you have come from just experience, or is that just have you always been like a graphically like talented person?
I used to like to decorate, but didn't have the money. And then when I got into the DIY thing, I realized you can do the same thing with less money. You know, you ain't got to go out and spend all that money to fucking, like one time I bought curtains for my kitchen from JCPenney Custom. It's like $900. And this bitch just sold me some black and white curtains and a fucking beige kitchen. It didn't even go.
Yeah.
So I took the motherfucker back and got my money back, and I just started going. My friend was like, girl, we can do this shit ourselves. And I just started making shit like little Cornish boards and shit by myself. But yeah, my husband helps out a lot too. Like we built my son bed, and I just go and get a picture and say, hey, you think we can do this? And he'll tell me to get all the wood. And I go get the wood and we'll do it. And
yeah, like the back to Ramon's wall, like where his headboard is.
I got that shit off of Pinterest.
Cool. So cool.
It is nothing but it's literally plywood, guys, and that I stain. That's all it is. Not plywood. It's one buys, and then you stain it.
Yeah.
And then you fucking nail it to the wall, and paint the wall first. It was real fucking easy, really easy.
We are taking your questions and comments on the Stereo app. This is the Patdown Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to us in the app. Next question.
Miss Pat, when do we get to see more Savage Kitchen?
So I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow. So when I get to Atlanta, I'm in quarantine for 2 weeks, I think. We don't really start shooting for another 2 weeks. So I'll probably throw some stuff together. I'm going to try to get the cast over there and we cook a meal together.
Cool.
That'll be cool.
Hey, Miss Pat, what's your favorite restaurant in Atlanta?
Girl, don't even talk about it. My favorite fucking restaurant is Two Urban Licks. Oh, my motherfucking God. I love Two Urban Licks.
Licks Licks?
Yeah, Licks.
What kind of food is it?
High-end food.
All right, well.
They got steaks and seafood. It is so fucking good. I remember going in there one night and Jazzy Jeff, you know who that is, right? The producer.
From Will Smith.
No. Jazzy, what's his name? Jazzy what?
Jermaine Dupri?
No, not Jermaine Dupri. Jazzy something. And I didn't know who it was. I think somebody was like, that's such and such. And I was in there one night and who else was in there? I seen a lot of famous people in there. But I go for the food. I don't give a fuck about famous people. So when somebody turned me on to it, and I just started turning everybody on to it. And I like, we got to go to. They got these salmon chips there. You can just get full off of them. Oh my fucking God! So I get there Saturday. I told my husband, "Fuck that shit. We going out to dinner, nigga, with mask on." Before y'all lock me the fuck down, I'm going to eat me some motherfucking Two Urban Licks.
Next question here on the Stereo app.
On the Stereo app,
Miss Pat, have you ever had a Brazilian wax?
Hey, what's going on in the background of her audio?
She was getting a Brazilian wax.
Yeah. Have you ever had it all waxed off?
Nah, I cut it, but nah, nigga, you ain't about to be yanking my pubic hairs out my ass. I'm tender down there. Plus, I'm fat and my hair grown inside of my thighs and shit. You ain't gonna be no, we ain't gonna do that. That's for pussy that need to be seen.
Red carpet pussies, okay?
Yeah, that's red carpet pussy. I got Dollar Tree pussy.
Your pussy in the witness protection program?
Yes, my pussy in the witness protection program. Ain't nobody snatching no motherfucking pubic hairs out my motherfucking ass. I ain't doing that. And I don't think I can just go and lay and let somebody just randomly look at my ass like that either.
Yeah, because the Brazilians like the taint, the butthole, all of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get back there with a razor your motherfucking self.
I'm sure Quisha would do it.
Oh, Quisha dyed her booty hole one time and had a nerve to send me a picture of it. And I said, why would you dye your asshole when he in front of me? Remember that bit I used to say? I said, Quisha, nobody's looking. If a nigga looking directly in your asshole with one eye, something wrong with that nigga. Who the fuck trying to peek hole your booty hole?
How?
Hey, maybe Quisha's booty hole was winking at a nigga.
Yeah, but in Atlanta, it was very popular about a year ago. Everybody was getting their asshole dyed. You heard about that? Everybody getting their ass. They were getting them dyed to color their eyebrows and shit, or their hair colors.
They had pigmentation to it, like mascara.
Yes, I can't get out like
Flaming green booty hole.
Yeah, but Quisha showed me her booty hole one time. Talking about, don't it look good? I'm like, Quisha, it's her ass. Please don't send me your asshole again. Please.
You still got the picture?
Yeah, Deon, I'm going to play this next question. Please text Quisha for me.
Yeah, I probably do got the motherfucking picture.
All right, next question here on the Stereo app.
I'd like to make a suggestion. If the family could do a roast off, like a roast battle, I'd love to hear like Garyana versus Ashley or something to that degree. That could be a hilarious moment. Anyway, just an idea.
It would be a fucking hilarious moment.
That's sort of like dinner here. I mean, you guys are the quickest witted family I've ever met. Like you all love each other, but you show it through like verbal combat, which is really funny.
I'm gonna try to get them down here on the next one to do that too. Cause Garyana, she usually fucks everybody up. She fucks us up. She really do.
Miss Pat, do you and the kids have any games that you like to play as a family? We're big family board game people at our house. And Deanna, Chris, any that you play with your friends?
Girl, yeah, we black. We be spading like a motherfucker around here. And I like spade in the black household because you can talk shit. Nigga, I kill your mama, bitch. But they can't say that around.
No, I walked in during one time. It was, wow, you guys were really like yelling at each other aggressively. Like,
yeah. Fuck you. Fuck your air-glass kids. And I'll be fucking when I kill. Fuck you, bro. That's why one of your twins gay. So, no lie. Today.
They're like, what, 4?
They 3. Bless my grandbaby heart, but I know where he headed. So he told Nakil today.
Is it the one that looks like an old man?
No, it's a cute one. The cute one, the real cute one. So he told the dark skin, he told his daddy, he said, Daddy, ain't I'm beautiful. I said, I told that little boy gay. He said, son, you ain't beautiful, you handsome. He said, no, I want to be beautiful. And then I told you the other one, the little ugly one told the cute one. I said, the cute one always playing with baby dolls. So I asked him, I said, Aiden, do you play with baby dolls? He said, no, him play with them girl toy. I don't play with them girl toy. I told him to stop playing with them little girl toy. I said, 5 minutes later, I see this nigga over there in the corner with a baby doll. I said, I thought you didn't play with no motherfucking toys. No dolls. It was dolls. But yeah. He said, ain't I'm beautiful.
My family played like Junior Monopoly when we were kids, but we don't play board games now. And I don't like playing board games because I'm really competitive and I get nasty about it. I'm like, when I'd play what catchphrase with my friends, I'd curse them out. Like, maybe I'm meant to play spades with your family, but my white friends did not appreciate it.
Well, bring them over here. We'll break them in.
Deon, board game family?
Or scar them for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played Monopoly and Life and all that shit, but we're all old now, so.
What about Twister?
They play with the
Remember
kids.
you could stick your ass in people's faces?
Yeah.
It was legal?
Yeah. That was good in college because then, if you were a guy, you'd show up to the party with Twister because then you'd, like find the prettiest girls in the room and be like, oh, hey, let's play Twister. And they'd always go, oh, that's so fun.
You have your titties all in their face
Right.
and their ass in their face. And you got one time to play with me with Twister on the wrong day, it's over.
I think that's every day.
It's a Twister. It's a Twister. Next question on the Patdown.
With the stereo app?
Since Miss Pat is going to be away filming her show, will you all be using stereo live more regularly, like once a week or every other Wednesday or something like that?
We might give y'all some more stereos.
I think it'd be fun to do like one or two, while you're gone, so people can ask how the show's going and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would, and we also gonna shoot some stuff so y'all can see some behind the scenes stuff. If you're in the Patreon, you'll definitely be getting updates like a couple times a week. I want to show y'all the making of the Miss Pack show.
Chris, since you've been watching different types of movies, have you seen Sugar Hill or the original Rebound with Don Cheadle?
Is that the American Soul we talked about today?
No, Don Cheadle and Don Cornelius are not the same person.
God damn it!
What do you mean? Confusing black actors.
All I heard was Don. Oh God! How the fuck I missed them two? They both really dark.
Right.
One short, one tall. What she say? Sugar Hill?
Yeah, I've not seen either of those movies.
What is it? Oh, I gotta watch that. I'm glad she said that. Guys, go out and watch Sugar Hill. I gotta watch that. I love Don Cheadle. He looked like a young Sidney Poitier.
Miss Pat, if you could film a movie with anybody, who would you film a movie with?
I wish you would have asked alive or dead. Now I would love to shoot a movie with Dave Chappelle.
You see Miss Pat with Weekend at Bernie's.
Who would you dig up and shoot a movie with?
Richard Pryor.
Okay. Next question here on the
You thought I
stereo.
was gonna say Bill Cosby?
No, that would.
He ain't
funny.
dead.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty much. He
might
can't
as well
get
be.
out.
One of his eyes is.
Do you think they're gonna ever let Bill Cosby out of jail?
They shouldn't.
Man, the man is old and dead, and I mean,
he committed crimes. He committed violent acts against women. He should be in jail. As much as I love him as a comic and was important to me as a kid, like he did, he should be in jail.
Typical white man.
Hey,
Shit.
listen, if he were Tim Allen, I'd say the same thing.
If he was Tim Allen, he would be in jail.
We got to go to the next question before she hurts me.
Hey, Miss Pat, I'm on my way to Hobby Lobby. Do you need anything?
Stacy, that was good.
That was real good, Stacey. Hell no. The white women done bought all the shit in my neighborhood. I ain't gonna need nothing for a while. I got some beds coming, right? And I'm redoing the girls' room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do I wanna do a decorative wall behind their beds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be gone for 3 months, but I'm gonna Google that shit and I'm gonna buy the material and cause I got a gift card for Lowe's for $100 for Christmas. And my daughter worked there and I get a discount.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking God. I just realized I get a fucking Lowe's discount. I fucking love Lowe's. That's a store I can walk. Lowe's. Lowe's is the Chick-fil-A of hardware stores. And the fuck is you laughing at? It is. I love Lowe's.
Spoken a true fat person comparing hardware to fast food.
Well, it is. I love Lowe's. I walk in that bitch and they light it right. They light it right in every motherfucking thing. I just love that fucking store. And then they have the greatest deals at my Lowe's. Oh my God. That's my shit. Lowe's is my shit. And I tried to go to like Menards.
Yeah.
I can't.
See, I like Menards.
No, but it feels it feels like I'm in 1970s.
Yeah.
It's got that old feel to it. And it almost feel like I date old people when I go in there. You feel like, you walk in there with a nigga with some fucking overall and no shirt with a plaid shirt and gloves
It
on.
smells like Old Spice.
Yeah, I don't like Menards, but I love Lowe's.
Which is Menards to me has like a ton of deals. It's like if you go to Menards, you can get stuff cheaper than you can get at Walmart a lot of times. Like,
yeah, but nigga, I got that discount now, so fuck that shit.
All right, next question here on the Stereo app.
What is one part of your drug dealer mentality that you've kept?
Punching niggas in the face. Cussing motherfuckers out. Looking over my shoulder, walking real fast, but not losing no weight now. Being straightforward. I kept a lot of the traits, and it's crazy because sometimes I know when they kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you I can walk into a room and I pick up on energy or your spirit, and I know and I think that's that's kind of like what keep you alive in the streets when your mind telling you bitch move.
That intuition saying this person's not safe.
Yeah. So yeah, I use a lot of my drug dealing. You have to have them, especially in Hollywood.
So you said being straightforward. Like I don't think most people would think like drug dealing. Like they watch movies and it's all criminals. But like being straightforward is a key part of being a drug dealer?
Yeah, you gotta be honest. I mean, not honest. You gotta let a motherfucker know where you coming from.
Hmm.
Cause they'll try you. Try you mean they'll fucking rob you or they'll beat your ass or they'll do something to you. So you always want to be pretty straightforward. And I'm telling motherfucker, I ain't got time to play with you. What the fuck you want?
Right.
So, but some stuff has messed me up in corporate America. Like you can't say I learned that you can't say certain shit to people. Like in corporate America, you can't just tell a motherfucker, I don't, like, nigga, you garbage.
Right.
But you can't say that in corporate America, like working with the industry and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker, he'll suck. And then, like as a comic, and Deon can testify this, you can talk about people all we comics.
Yeah, it's very loose. Like there's professional rules,
too.
but yeah.
Drug dealers too, but you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit, dude, when you're doing that.
Yeah. If you've never checked out the Patdown podcast, please check us out on your favorite podcast app. We're taking questions
and
live.
Stereo app.
Right now.
Hey, Pat, this question is for Deon and Chris. Do you see you guys having kids in the future? Not together, of course, but, in the future.
Deon had my babies.
I would kill you.
You see yourself?
No, I do not want kids.
Yeah, I do want kids. I definitely would love to be a dad. Or a mom, even, for that matter, Miss Pat.
I was gonna say that.
I could see it in her eyes, Deon. She's like, I've been too mean to him already. I can't say it, but she wanted to, so I had.
I'm glad I can see you now. Walking your kid at the park along with walking your cats. I can see it. I can fucking see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I would do it if I was like filthy rich, but no, I just.
What do you mean if you was filthy rich?
Because there's so much stuff that I want to do that, like, once you have kids, you kind of have to put that on hold, and
Yeah, and I tell people,
especially with little kids, like you can't just do what you want to do in the moment. You got to plan for their future and all that stuff.
I also tell people, I said, when young couple, I be like, look, fuck all you want to. Do not have kids until your pussy is about to dry up.
Yeah. You literally, with a little, like a kid, you have to be home by 7:30.
Yeah.
You're not going
cook,
out.
You got to nurture them. You hear the motherfuckers over there with Deon making noise?
Yep.
Yeah, tell them shit fuck up. Tell them shit fuck up, Deon.
See, you got to nurture them.
Yeah, you too much to them. Don't have no motherfucking kids until you get old, when you're about to fucking dry up and his back don't work no more. Just put his nut in the refrigerator and keep it. When you're ready for it, just pop it in your pussy and go on about your business. We say, hey, we got kids. My kids is on ice, nigga, until I finish enjoying my life.
Next question.
Miss Pat, how much do you think the podcast has expanded your audience, and how much of your audience now is made up of just people that listen to the podcast?
Chris can answer that question. It has expanded by what did he say?
I think so from the beginning of the podcast to where you're at now, and Deon, tell me if I'm right or wrong, but like what the sense that I get from your shows is that a lot of it was people kind of knew you from Bob and Tom or Joe Rogan or what, and that would be a healthy percentage of the audience, but now it's almost everybody seems like they listen to the podcast. It's driving a lot more tickets. Like the activity on your social media is a lot higher than it was. Like I feel like this community, you built a community around yourself that's really helped fuel a lot of that stuff that's going to help drive the TV show,
Yeah, and it's I can tell it's really growing because where people order stuff from. Y'all make sure y'all check out my website for merch, misspatcomedy.com. What people write me from all around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? People being India.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Indian, yeah.
India. Well, I'm saying. INDIA. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing over there?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people in Afghanistan, every fucking where. They be sometimes it's just shocking. I'm like, France, Scotland, Switzerland. Nigga, I did this shit on the map.
I guess the difference is that you'd go on Bob and Tom, or you'd go on Joe Rogan or The Breakfast Club, and like people would like you. They might follow your social media, but like now you go on those shows and then they follow your podcast, and you're with them every week. Yeah. And so they're much bigger, more intense Miss Pat fans than they were 2 years ago.
If you look at the numbers of our, or just the Facebook group alone, we're at 10,000 members now. Yeah. I mean, when we first started, it has grown over the past 6 months exponentially, because of how good the podcast is. So when we do shows, I'd say 65% of the audience are Patdown listeners. And then everybody else is from all the other podcasts she's done. It's unless it's black people, they're like, oh, I just saw her, or I heard her on the radio. But like mostly everybody that goes to the shows knows exactly who she is and who they're coming to see.
I'll tell you, like some of my friends, some of the white libertarian people that probably checked out this podcast because of me, that probably would not have known about Miss Pat. Like they have gone from probably not checking it out to like loving you, quoting back to me. All like, I just think the podcast is in like, you've built such a good relationship with so many tens of thousands of people that it's been just huge for your career, I think.
Yeah, it's going well. And I am one of the people that will talk back. Like if you say something to me, and if I have time, I will talk back. I argue at you. I tell you racist. I tell you a low down dirty motherfucker. But I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I argue with your ass. Like I was just in the fucking local news group here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, you racist. He was like, the football player who they just released from the young boy who was at the strip club who broke the COVID rules. I don't know his fucking name. And
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, so some white guy was like, oh my God, he's just going to end up being a drug dealer. And I was like, dude, that's racist. Why would you say that? Right. Would you say that if that was a white player and the motherfucker got cut? Would you say that?
Right.
And then somebody said, oh, you Miss Pat from Bob and Tom? I was like, fuck you. You notice me. I'm spelling everything wrong, bitch. Piss me the fuck off.
We've only got about 10 minutes left here, and we got a bunch of questions, so we're going to try and speed through these.
Hi, Miss Pat. This is Heather from Plainfield. I was curious, as a singer-songwriter, your creative process when you're developing a joke. Thanks, guys.
Heather, I love you. She's so sweet.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I know who she is. I talk to her all the time. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. I'm still gonna eat lunch with you. I swear, when I get back, I got you, girl. As soon as I get back, because I promise to take her to lunch. Me, usually it's my material usually come out from something I've went through, like during a day, or I said something, or an incident that happened. And so I go in there and I go in my office and I sit down and I jot it down, or I tell Deon to text it to me, and then I start working on it in my head.
Yeah. I feel like you translate your personal experiences and then other people resonate with it.
Yeah, because they go through the same shit. If I talk about falling down the steps, if you ain't never fell down a step, you know a motherfucker who have fallen down the steps, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Miss Pat, are your grandsons identical, the twins? They look the same. They're both adorable. I don't see how one looks older and the other one is cuter.
You don't know how to differentiate between black people. Is that the right word?
They do look a little different. Yeah.
They ain't no fucking twins. One look old, one look cute. Aiden head fucked up. That bad one. Who be thinking he a ninja? What? He think he a fucking ninja.
How are you scarring 3-year-old babies?
I don't say that to their face. I'm saying it here.
Their bullies will eventually hear this audio.
Listen here, you little reverse Benjamin Button.
Yeah, he's getting a lot cuter, but he is coming.
I can hear their 6th grade bullies. Your grandmama think you're ugly.
Well, they done grew into it now, but yeah, one of them is way cuter.
Hey, Pat, after seeing your Black Girl Magic tree, did that help Portia's self-confidence? Or does Gary Ann have to teach her how to shut these bitches down for making fun of her? Love you guys. Love the podcast. Bye.
Well, thank you for asking that. I told her why I put that tree up, and she was like, "Really?" So I asked her. I said, "Do you remember cutting your hair?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you remember why you cut your hair?" And she told me. I thought it was somebody in her class.
Mhm.
She actually said it was a 5th grader who told her that her hair was ugly.
What grade she in?
She's in the 4th now, but she was in the 3rd at the time. And so she said it was somebody in her older sister class. So she came home and cut her hair off. So yeah, I think it helped. And I just showed her the array of black women on the tree. And we had a talk with her again. And she was like, "Oh, wow."
Make sure you go check out the video on Miss Pat's Instagram. It's really well done.
Miss Pat, you shared the video of the kid getting hit in the head with the twisted T. How do you feel about white ghetto people using the GGA version of the N-word?
The GGA?
Not the hard R.
I don't think they should do it. And I say this all the time. I think the reason why it upsets us is because it's been used out of white people's mouth. Like we do it as an endearment. When it comes out of white people's mouth, it's evil.
Right.
And we can feel it.
Right.
Literally, we can feel it. So I will hope people will have enough respect not to do it. But when he hit that nigga with that twisted T, I didn't know a can can pop like that wasn't frozen.
Yeah.
Oh my! How the fuck did he stand back up from that T?
Did you see the Dave Matthews version of it?
No.
Oh, I'll have to show you off here. It's really funny.
Oh my God! This dude literally went viral. Nobody even contacted the police. I think the police is sharing this video.
Yeah.
The police is sharing this. I was like, why would you kick him? That's all he needed. It was obvious that dude was high.
Right.
I saw one black dude was like, I would have just walked away. Not after he tried to kick me, bitch. Let me tell you something. That dude should never drink tea again. He will ever be, will he ever get a job?
I've never even heard of Twisted Tea. And now
me neither, nigga. It's popular. It's flying out the shelves.
They're running Twitter ads. I was like, that's so smart.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they run ads. Yep, they're smart. I've never heard of it, but now
but they should get a dude a commercial.
My favorite part of the video is at the end where he's like, I'm okay. And he's shaking his fingers to get the feeling back in his hand.
When he hit that nigga with
he's
that
like,
teeth,
okay.
the way he hit it, and the other white dude was he with him?
I didn't watch the
Was
whole
another white dude was with him. He was so cool. He like, man, I just want my shit so I can get the fuck up out of here. He just stood there with his mask and saw this dude take a whole can of tea to the head. Do you know how he see? That's the type of arm I was talking about earlier. When you swing back and no fat hanging off of it,
yeah, no.
He's used all his might and hit that. Ooh, that was a beautiful hit.
Miss Pat, did you like my Black Girl Magic tumblers I made you?
I've been looking for you. Oh my fucking God. I was just looking for you. Hit me up in my fucking Facebook. My girl, she made the Black Girl Magic tumblers for me for my basket that I sent out to 30 black women.
Yeah.
Positive black women in my life. And all they talked about, they was like, "What the fuck did you get these cups?" I'm like, "Bitch, I got a fan that is the shit. And I need something else. So I really need you to call me. I mean, hit me up in my Instagram. I have more stuff for you. You know what I like about this group? I find so many talented people. Like we found Kate out of the group. We found she did the Black Girl Magic. And one lady did the picture for me. Thank you so very much. You did the Black Girl art for me. It's when I need something, before I literally go out and look for somebody, I put out, say, anybody know how to do this?
Yeah.
And we found her when I was going to go on a cruise, and Gary said, one of your fans does really good work. And she was going to make me all of this stuff for the cruise for everybody. Then we ended up not going on a Tom Joyner cruise, so I couldn't use it when I wanted to put the cups in there. I was like, find a fucking girl. I can't remember her name on Instagram. And then Garyana found her for me. And I was like, hey, I need 30-something cups or 25 cups. And you did a fucking wonderful job. Make sure you hit me up. Let me see if it's in there. So I can share. Y'all, you got to shop with this lady. I like shopping with the fans.
Email patdownpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, I love shopping with the fans because y'all support me and I want to support you. And I want you to make me some cups for my show.
Next question here on the app. Stereo up.
Do you guys have any New Year's resolution?
girl, if I can just get my navel to go down and lose by, ooh, girl, don't even, girl. If I can just get hair to start growing on the bottom of my stomach.
Better yourself, Miss Pat.
I'm trying.
You got a beard on your belly?
I just about do. It's all connected down there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know my New Year revolution. I just want to lose enough weight so I can wipe my ass in peace.
What about you, Deon?
Just to
Gain
make more
weight.
money. I've actually gained 20 pounds in quarantine, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're looking very healthy.
I'm not, but I'm looking at it.
No faintism over here. My goal is to work out twice a week. This year, I just finished I've read 52 books this year. I want to double that. And
why?
Because I love to read. I'm nosy. And I want to pay off my debt.
How much you got?
Like 40 plus my car.
God damn.
Hey, I thought you were talking about $500.
No, I can do that. I can pay
You can
down.
do that. You can.
Yeah, I can do it in a year.
You can't do that gym part, but I know you can get out of it. I had to sneak that one in.
That was supposed to be easier.
No, nigga, he gonna get them 40,000 before he go to gym twice a week. But we're gonna keep the hope alive.
I love this supportive audience. Miss Pat, not so much. All right, next question.
When is the Netflix special happening?
As soon as COVID go the fuck away. Soon as I can work out. I can't work out right now, because, not the gym. I'm talking about in the comedy clubs. I know fucking clubs open. Everything keep getting postponed. And, Lord, let this vaccine work. And did you see them people's mouth getting twisted? Just let the vaccine work. I will go and do a special with my motherfucking mouth turned up to my ear if I can just get out of these masks.
I got a question for Chris. What is the most scared Miss Pat has ever made you?
Man. There's different fears and anxieties here. None of them anymore because she and I are friends and I respect her. And
I respect you too. What the fuck are you talking about?
But no, I think in the beginning there was the fear of not being able to say no to her because she's aggressive and I'm not aggressive and I didn't stand up for myself enough. But I found pretty quickly that if I said no to Miss Pat or put up a boundary or whatever, she was totally respectful of it. Didn't put you'd think she the way that she would the way that I guess. You call a lot, or you ask for help, and if I said no, you'd go, okay, fine, and you wouldn't get mad about it. But there are a lot of people who get mad about it, and so I was like, I don't want to let her down. I don't want to disappoint her because I like her. But now, I know if you ask me to do something and I can do it or not do it, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most tense in the beginning was just that I didn't want to disappoint her. And I didn't feel like I could say no, but then I realized
nigga, you human. You supposed to say no when you don't want to do something.
Right. So I don't know. She's just super cool and always great with me. So
yeah.
But I would say the podcast has scared me because it's put me on a different level, even though I've done podcasting for a long time. This is a much, much bigger audience that I'm used to. And it's a much more vulnerable show that I'm used to. So that has kind of made me nervous, but at times. But now I don't care as much. So
yeah,
you guys are great.
Yeah, I used to scare him. He came into all black household. He had never been into one. Plus, he had smelled food that really smelled good at the time, and
none of that intimidated me.
You're a goddamn lie.
No, talking about race intimidated, but coming over here didn't intimidate me.
You wasn't scared the first time you walked in. You looked very uncomfortable. I remember you started to sweat.
That's because the room was hot, but also because I would say that I wasn't intimidated, but the difference of how you all talk to each other is not something I was used to. Like there's a lot more yelling, and that made me very uncomfortable because I was just like, are they mad at each other?
No, we love each other.
Because white households don't yell. It's passive aggressive jabs that make you think for the next 4 days. Like you guys say it plain, and that's a much better way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, and people see us, they be like, "Oh, y'all just talk like this," and you know that's the type of show with my sitcom that you guys will get to see too. You'll get to see, you know, I'm not gonna break down and cry because my husband say I'm fat. I am fucking fat. The TV husband, you gonna hear me tell that motherfucker something about him,
right?
But it's all in love because I want that family to be as close to my family as possible.
Yeah.
So you'll know people is real. Nobody wants a house, another show where everything is perfect.
Yeah, like I walked in today, like Yolanda, Portia, they all, hey, how are you? Like it's very friendly. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's really cool coming over here, and I'll miss you guys being gone because I enjoy coming over to see your whole family. Like, so that never bugged me. It was more like I just didn't
understand black people.
I
understand black people.
Respected you and didn't want to like
understand black people. You wasn't failing. It was okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Next question on the Stereo app.
Stereo app.
Hi, Miss Pat. Do you have any pets, a cat or a dog? And if not, would you ever consider adopting one?
I don't have any pets because I keep getting crack babies added into my life. My husband don't want any pets either. And I'm very, when I love, and ever since Pup died, I said I ain't never want another dog. Cause Pup died on election night. Ronald Reagan killed him. Yeah. So no, I don't have any pets, and I just told my husband, I said we should get a little dog. He's like, fuck no. So I was like, okay.
Hey, Deon, when you see crows, does it remind you of Miss Pat?
These fans ain't shit. Oh.
No,
like how often the fuck does this nigga think I see crows?
You black nigga, they
you don't see crows on the regular?
Nigga, you black,
so
they hang out in front of your door.
Stupid ass question. No.
What do you think? Nigga just got crows getting the mail out the box.
I fucking love silly people.
I can see the crows now. We're here to touch you, nigga. We're here to touch you, nigga.
Hey, Deon and Chris, have you ever considered writing a book like Miss Pat? It sounds like you've had pretty interesting life experiences as well.
I don't feel like my life has been all that interesting. I mean, I wouldn't write a memoir or anything. I don't feel like I'm interesting.
Tell the kids to get off.
How many unfamous niggas? Guys, I am recorded. Go on.
Tell them to shut the fuck up, Deon. Do it.
They might jump you, Deon. But anyway,
I can handle them. They're not crows.
What would you about to say, Deon?
I was gonna say, how many unfamous people's books have you read?
Right.
Nobody's reading our books.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Pat, question for you. Would you ever get an OnlyFans page?
Would you rub that click on camera?
Yeah, I would.
Show the belly beard.
That'll be my stream name. It would be kind of cool if I sat on that butt naked because you wouldn't see anything.
You're the only self-censoring nudity.
Yeah, because when I let my titties down, my areolas go up under the titties, so all you see is skin. Technically, I wouldn't be naked unless I stood up.
What would it take, or what amount of money would somebody have to pay you to get naked or to do a porno?
No, I'm not doing that. I can't.
$10 billion.
Chris, I'll fuck you for $10 billion. Real quick. I'll jump on that little white Indian and ride off. At least I try to fuck you. They was like, if you could just get the head in, you get $10 billion. Nigga, I will put you inside of me.
When you said you jump on them and ride off, I pictured as you and Joe McHale. Nigga took 4 steps and was like, all right, get off my back.
I love Joe McHale.
That's Chris with 4 strokes.
I fucking love Joe McHale. Sexy ass.
It's great.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it. We're all done.
We all done. Guys, thank y'all so very much. We truly appreciate the support and y'all asking all these crazy ass questions. We love talking to you guys.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. This is our last stereo app. We will decide when we're gonna do another one, but don't get off the app because hey, Chris get on it and you just never know. We working out some things. We appreciate y'all. I'm headed to Atlanta to take my TV show, and if you in the Patreon, you be getting some extra shit. So we want to thank y'all from the bottom of our heart. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Patdown podcast.